Hey lady, good morning. I wanted to jump on and start talking about the refresh that we are going to start on Tuesday. I am so excited to get started on this. Um, I've only done this once. I did it last August, so it has been a really long time since I've actually done it. So this is going to be basically pretty much brand new for me too, doing this with you guys if this is your first time doing it, or if you haven't ever. Or wait, yeah, you haven't already done it, or if it's been a little while since you last did it. Basically what the 3-day refresh is, for 3 days we are only fueling our bodies with natural whole foods. We're eliminating all animal protein, all dairy, which has the tendency to bloat people, and a lot of people are sensitive to dairy and don't even really know it. Same thing with animal protein. We are also eliminating all processed sugars, caffeine, just really anything that is not from nature that harms our bodies. So complete reset of your system. Some people do this refresh to kick off their health journey, to start breaking old habits and building new. For a lot of us in here, we're already in the online challenge group. So for me, I've been stuck in a really bad nutritional place for a really long time. I can't seem to be consistent in following my meal plan, staying away from the coffee. I've like zoned in on drinking coffee every single day, sometimes twice a day, and I really need to get away from that. I think it's making me honestly feel like crap. And the last time that I did this, after I did it, I was very on point with my nutrition and everything for a really long time. So I just needed to reset. Some people do it on a monthly basis just to clear out their system and start fresh. So whatever it is that you're doing this for, I'm glad you're here with me. The first time I did it by myself, and it was a little hard to fight through the headaches and stuff that you will get with it, just because you are detoxing your body. So it'll definitely be great to have you guys to check in with on a regular daily basis to kind of help through that. Hold on, I'll pick you up in a little bit. So I just wanted to go through basically what the 3 days are going to look like on the refresh, whether you've done it or you haven't done it, and kind of give you some tips that I did last time and that I'm going to implement this time to help me be successful. The first thing that I'm going to tell you before we even start is to make sure you plan. Plan. If you do not plan your 3 days, you will fail. The timeline on this is pretty specific. Like, they want you to ingest something every 1 to 2 hours, so you need to make sure that you're following your plan for those 3 days. If you've gotten your program guide, awesome. If you aren't going to get it until Monday, that's okay too. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to plan out everything. This book is really great because it literally will explain every single thing that we're going to be ingesting, what you can and cannot do. I'm going to go over some of that right now, and it will literally break down every single thing that you should be doing on this. So this is day 1 in the morning, and literally when you wake up, your breakfast, your morning tea if you want it mid-morning, it has literally everything mapped out for you that you should be doing. It takes out the guesswork. All you need to do is whenever you are choosing your fruit or your dinner, you fill that in, and so then you know what you're having. What? Okay, too bad. And it'll go through then day 1 afternoon, evening, and then day 2, day 3, all the way through. And you'll just literally go through and fill that out. It will also contain all of the fruit options that you can have, as well as your veggie options, your dinner recipes, your healthy fats, your juice options. To do the juice option, it is required to have a juicer. I didn't do the juice. I don't see the point of it. My whole thing was, if I'm going to be cutting out carbs, which this girl needs, I'm going to need to try to trick my brain that I'm eating actual, real food, which you are. It's just not carbs. And then it even has all of the dinner recipes for you in there. Super, super easy to follow, like doesn't take hardly any time to make at all. And then your kit will also come with your 3-day refresh maintenance guide. Basically what you need to be doing after the refresh, you know, if you want to continue to, you know, try to eat as clean as you were on the 3-day refresh. Ethan, can you please get down? Hold on one second, guys. Here, you come sit right here. Here. Sit right here. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So where was I? Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go through what some of my tips are for staying on track over the next 3 days, just to kind of help you guys get started. So plan. Plan every single thing. If you, yes, you have them. If you do not plan everything in advance on what you're going to be eating and what you need from the grocery store, you will fail. I'm telling you right now. You need to make sure that as soon as you get your package in the mail, you go through, look at the list, look at what fruits you want to eat over the 3 days, what you're going to need for dinner, what your healthy fat is, and make sure that you go get it from the grocery store and that it's all, you know, packaged in the day, especially like if you work and you need to take it with you. I'm probably, since we're starting this on Tuesday, I'm probably going to go to the store and buy everything for this maybe tomorrow. I usually do my grocery shopping on Saturday, but I want to make sure that the fruits and stuff are good till Thursday. So I'm probably going to wait until tomorrow. But, I mean, the good thing about it is there's not a whole lot of stuff. Ethan, no, please. The good thing about this is that you don't need a whole, like, ton of stuff. So you can literally, like, if you want to go tomorrow or even Monday to get everything, you're good to go. It'll be a quick trip. You have to, I mean, the 3-day refresh, it's going to ask you to ingest something every 1 to 2 hours. So you need to make sure that you have everything planned out as to what you're going to be eating, so that way you stay on plan and as close to following how this works as possible. Make sure that I didn't do this last time because I was actually staying at home with Ethan at the time, but now that I work a full-time job and I'm in sales, that's actually, it's very, like, if I don't pay attention, like 1 to 2 hours will pass and I haven't, like, drank water or done anything. So this time I am going to try to set reminders on my phone. You can do that as well, just to kind of keep you on track. The great thing about it is every single time that we are going to have like our snack, our lunch, anything that is asked on the refresh, we're going to snap a picture and we're going to post it into the group for accountability and making sure that we're all doing it. So that way, if you are like me and you're super busy and you have the tendency to forget, if someone else is posting in their group, you're like, oh, I need to do that too. So then you do it as well. Drinking water. Make sure you drink a ton of water while you're doing the refresh. The whole point of this is to clean out our system and get rid of all the junk that's probably like been hanging on. I know it sounds disgusting, like on our insides, but by drinking water, that's going to really help flush out your system, help flush out all the toxins. So always, I'm worried because I really struggle with drinking water, but I'm going to consciously be like, I'm going to get a cup with a straw and I'm just going to have it right there by my desk and I'm going to be sipping on it 24/7. You are probably going to have to go to the bathroom a lot, but just think like in the end it's all going to be worth it, and drinking water is a crucial part of completing this refresh the correct way. Like I told you before, try to follow the schedule that they have in there as closely as you can. If you're, 10 to 30 minutes late on something, that's okay. Just make sure that you're trying to do something, ingesting something every 1 to 2 hours and being consistent about it. while you're doing the refresh, they say that they don't necessarily want you to work out, or if you work out, do some like yoga or something like that, because we are trying to detox our body, and your insides are really working to get all the nasty stuff out. And sometimes when you work out, you put your body through extra stress, and that's not necessarily what they want to happen while you're on the refresh. The first time that I did it, though, I did Insanity Max 30, and I modified all of the workouts. So, I mean, I didn't, and I still got really great results. So, just make sure that you're not overdoing it, like with your workouts. If for some reason, like, the workouts that you do, if you're just like dying at the end of them, that's probably not the best like workout to be doing while you're on this. Just modify whatever workout that you're doing. But if you're like me, like, it's very hard not to work out. So I plan on still working out, just very, modifying my workout that I'm doing. No caffeine whatsoever. I know that's going to be hard for some of you, especially for me. I have to have my caffeine, y'all. I have to have my coffee as soon as I wake up in the morning. I don't know. It's a psychological thing for me. So I'm really worried about the next 3 days and the headaches that are going to ensue, because they will come. If you have been ingesting a lot of caffeine lately, if you've been eating a lot of junk like processed sugars and things like that, when you do this refresh and you're not ingesting those things on a regular basis, your body is going to retaliate against you and try to get you to ingest more, with the headaches, possibly fatigue. But fight through it. Fight through it. That's why we are in this group together, to keep you on track and make you push through those hard times. Usually it's the first day that's the worst, because your body is initially detoxing, and then usually day 2 and day 3 aren't that bad. So all I can say is, if you've been eating a lot of sugar, caffeine, pre-workout, whatever it is that you've been taking to give you energy, don't be surprised if you've got a headache. Just push through it, and know that if you have a headache, it's because your body is detoxing and the refresh is doing its job. So important to make sure that you weigh yourself. You take measurements before and after. Trust me, you're going to want it. You're going to want to see the drastic difference that your body will change in 3 days. The first time that I did... No, Ethan, use this. The first day that I did the first time I did the refresh, I lost 7 pounds. And that was purely like just junk that I was feeding my body. And I just felt so much better afterwards. And I didn't take measurements. I wish I would have. But all I did was weigh myself. I am a very anti-scale person. Like, I don't weigh myself ever. When you are a recovering bulimic, you do not want to have a scale in your house. So what I did last time, I would go to Walmart, use their scale to weigh myself the first day. And then on the third day, I would go back, I'd weigh myself, and that was it. I don't have a scale, but just make sure that you weigh yourself. I'm going to try to buy like a little tape measure to do my measurements for like inches and stuff lost. But that's completely up to you if you want to do that. But definitely take those pictures. You will see a huge difference, and that'll motivate you then after the refresh is over with to keep up with it. Okay? And the last thing that, or a couple of last things that I want to talk about is, I think at like 10 in the morning every day, you need to ingest fiber, your fiber sweet. This thing, what you need to do with that, the only thing I can tell you, whenever you are using it, as soon as you mix it, chug it. Do not wait. Get down, Ethan. As soon as you mix it, chug. It will turn into like a thick like goo that you will literally gag trying to get down. So as soon as you mix it, here, go through. As soon as you mix it, chug it. I'm telling you right now. Hold your nose, whatever. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's just the consistency is not Not the best, okay? But yeah, you'll notice if you don't chug within like 10 seconds of drinking, like it's gonna start to form like a gel, and yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. If you do get like hungry, like towards the end of the evening, and you're like starving, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall off the deep end, I need something to eat. If you get to that point, A, chug some water. If that doesn't work, B, you can eat an extra vegetable. Don't eat another fruit. That's a lot of sugar at night that you don't need. Don't eat a carb. Don't eat some type of protein or anything like that. Just ingest another veggie, one serving of a vegetable. I think that happened to me maybe once, but it wasn't bad. I wasn't starving the whole time. The main thing that I fought with were the headaches, because I was literally new mom, living off of caffeine and, pre-workout to try to get through my workout. So that was the main thing for me, was dealing with the headaches. But other than that, like I said, after that, I felt amazing. Those are all of the tips and pre-planning stuff that I have for you guys. I will post some random stuff throughout today and the weekend to get us set up to kick off on Tuesday. That's okay. If you have your guide, and I'll post a check-in post later. If you have your guide, I want you to go ahead and go through the list, fill out what foods and stuff you're going to eat, so that way when I ask for that check-in post, you can take a quick picture. You can either, last time I just wrote it into this book, or if you want to write it on pen and paper, if that works easier for you, that's fine. But just have it ready, because I'm going to ask for a check-in post for you to post a picture of it. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy whatever indulgences you're going to have this weekend, because come Tuesday, we are going to rock and roll, and we are going to own this refresh, and we are going to feel amazing. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.